Adventures of Sindbad. Sindbad was a sailor who loved the sea. One day he went to the market and bought several items. He carried this and boarded on a ship starting from Baghdad with other merchants. He was determined to go on a sea voyage and rejoiced when the boat dropped downstream from Baghdad to the fort of Basra. From Basra they sailed over the seas even at night, visiting different lands, selling or bartering their goods. One day they saw an island in the sea with such greenery that it appeared like one of the Garden of Eden. Since it had been many days since they had seen land, the captain at once made towards the delectable land. The anchor was cast, the ladder lowered, and the passengers disembarked. All of the merchants landed carrying food and utensils with them. Some lit fires and prepared a meal. Others washed their linen, while some others contented themselves with resting or walking. Sindbad, without wasting any time on food or drink, went for a walk among the trees and took pleasure in the strange vegetation. While the people were occupied in their respective activities, the island suddenly shook throughout its length so violently that everyone was thrown to the ground. In a dazed state, they all saw the captain appear in the bows of his ship and cry in an agonized voice with wild gesturing, "Come aboard for your lives! That is no island but a gigantic whale. She has lived in the middle of this sea since she was young, and the trees have grown in the sea land upon her back. We have troubled her by lighting fire upon her. Now she is moving. Save yourselves and come aboard the ship before she sinks in the water and destroys you all." Hearing these cries of the captain, the merchants left all they had of clothes, cooking pots and ovens, and rushed towards the ship, which was already weighing anchor. Some of them reached aboard in time, others did not, for the whale, after bounding furiously 2 or 3 times, sunk like lead in water and taking those who were still upon her back beneath the monstrous waves. Sindbad was one of the people who were left on the whale, but he was saved from drowning by guiding a piece of hollow wood towards himself, a kind of large trough in which some of the merchants had been washing their clothes. By this time the captain made off with the ship, leaving those to perish who had not been able to reach the vessel. Sindbad moved hard with his feet after the disappearing ship, but when she dropped below the horizon and the night fell, he gave himself up for lost. That whole night and the next he fought against the sea, and at last he came to the coast of a steep island covered with climbing plants which fell sheer down the face of the cliffs and trailed in the water. Previous to his examination he had not felt any pain, as he was numb with fatigue and danger, and now he fell down on the ground on the island and soon plunged in a deep swoon. He remained without motion or consciousness until his second day, when he was awakened by the sun beating down upon his face. Sindbad tried to rise but fell back upon the ground, as his feet wouldn't bear him. Finally, he managed to drag himself with his feet and hands till he came to a plain covered with fruit trees and watered by streams. Sindbad rested there for many days, eating and drinking until he became stronger and the pains of his body eased. At last he was able to move about with the help of a pair of wooden crutches which he made for himself. He would spend his time hobbling among the trees, musing, eating fruit and admiring the work of God. One day, as Sindbad went along the shore, he saw far off something which he took at first for a savage beast or a monster of the sea. Its appearance interested Sindbad, so he went forward towards it. Then he realized that it was actually a mare of marvelous breed, fastened to a stake upon the shore. She was so excellent a mount that Sindbad was on the point of going up quite close to her, when he heard a sudden cry. He halted and saw a man running towards him, crying, "Who are you? Where do you come from? Why are you here?" "Good master," Sindbad answered, "I am a stranger who was voyaging on a ship and was cast into the sea along with some other passengers. I was saved by means of a wooden trough and was thrown by the wave upon your shore.